Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. Dynamite service with explosive results. We are on a driveway that we are going to use a angulated sand. It's a washed sand, very dry. And I'm going to show you what that is so that you know what to get when you're sanding pavers and locking them in place. We will not be applying a sealer. We are just going to be sanding these for right now. And let me show you what they look like. So if I turn you around here, you can see what the driveway looks like. And the driveway is fully dry. We are going to blow the driveway off and sweep and clean some of our areas before we get started. These pavers are fully dry, but just take a look at some of the mammoth separation that's going on. So that's a pretty big deal to see. Now we did bring a little bit of weed killer, so we're going to kill some of the weeds that we see. Everything has been cleaned, as you can see. I'll turn you around here. This is what the driveway looks like. So with the exception of the car tire tracks, the driveway is completely organic free. It's just got discoloration. It's very, very, very old, so that's why you see that discoloration there. Different pavers were used for that particular area. You do want to use a hose to lightly mist once you're done sanding and lock those pavers in place. We're going to be doing another section over here. I'll walk you over here and let you see that really quickly. So if I turn you around, these pavers, you can see here the separation there. So you've got some good gaps in through there. And that's what this looks like through here. Once again, this is all clean, so all we're going to do is be sanding this. We're going to use a broom, and we're going to use a blower, and we're going to use a little bit of water to lock it in place. See the separation in here? Really deep through there. And that goes all the way on up to the front door area. So I made this video because I want you to see, you don't want to go get paver sand or clay sand. Definitely don't want to get polymeric sand, not here in Florida. Polymeric sand is a great sand, and it's very useful, but it's a beast in and of itself. So you want to use an angulated sand that's not chlorinated, and I'm going to show you what that looks like here. And you can get this from anywhere between $12 to $15, $18 a bag. It's made by Quikrete, and this is just a pool filter sand. It comes in 50-pound bags, and you can see here what it is and what it looks like. So those are the bags for this particular project, and we will be using a little bit of Roundup, and we'll be using a blower with a angled tip to scrape off the surface. If you guys don't have these, I highly suggest getting them. You plant them in the yard, you run your hoses through there, and you can bend corners all day long. Get yourself some 3mm trash bags, some earplugs, and this particular brush here is really neat because it's a 24-inch brush. I'll let you see what that looks like. It's a 24-inch brush with soft and sort of a hard bristle, and then on the back you can see a squeegee. So there's a little squeegee there. So when you run into puddled areas and things like that, you need to push some water. It has that capability. That's by Craftsman, and it's only about 25 bucks. So it's a big add-on to your list of brooms and things like that. I'm going to show you some other things in the trailer here. We're going to be using the blower. This is another one of those savers. They're hose savers, so you plant them in the ground, and then you run your hose through there, and you can pull around the corner of a house without destroying solar lights or ripping up bushes, etc. So those are really handy. We'll be using the blower. We're going to put the attachment on because you want to just get the top layer of sand off because you're going to be laying, you don't want to lay too much sand. You want to leave just a little bit. So I'll show you, if I show you what the pavers look like, I can actually find, because I just cleaned this driveway about a week ago. If I flip you around here, I'll take you to an area. So this joint would be way too full. You know, there's just too much sand in there. So you're gonna want to see something about like that, minus that. Don't look at that, and don't look at that. So you want it to be just down in here, like so. So it should look like that, and then get rid of that. Too high. Too high is a problem. So you want those joints to look something like that. You're going to see an edge on the paver, and that's where you want to bring it to. So do not over sand the joints, and sand them enough so that you can lock them in place. That angulated sand is so good. It's a triangular sand, and what it does is it allows the sealer to pass through and lock the sand in place. And that's what the moisture from the water is going to be doing. If you get heavy rains, it's still going to wash out, and pavers are not maintenance free. You're still going to have to maintain those pavers. Weed killer, things of that nature. So I'm off to work. I hope you guys are having a great day. Once again, guys, this is going to be a pool filter sand. That's what you want. You want a pool filter sand, okay? Non-chlorinated pool filter sand. Remember that, non-chlorinated pool filter sand. It's a washed concrete, and it's an angulated sand. Have a great day. Keep sanding, everybody. And I'll show you what these pavers look like when I'm finished with this home. Bye-bye.